2,000 years ago, a man was sentenced to the most brutal death known to the Roman Empire. But was the trial that led to the cross even legal? Most people see the trial of Jesus as a spiritual event, but history and law tell a very different story. According to ancient Jewish law and the Roman legal code, the proceedings against Jesus of Nazareth violated almost every rule on the books. From illegal night sessions to forced confessions, this wasn't just a trial, it was a political hit job. Today, we perform a forensic audit on the most famous trial in history. We are stripping away the theology to look at the cold, hard, legal facts. Welcome to the ancient verdict, the first major violation. The timing. According to the Mishnah, the authoritative collection of Jewish oral laws, capital cases could only be tried during daylight hours. A trial involving a life or death sentence could never begin at night. Yet, the Gospels record that Jesus was brought before the high priest Caiaphas in the middle of the night. Why? Their rush. In the eyes of the law, a verdict reached in the dark was void from the start. This session wasn't a court of law. It was an interrogation hidden from the public eye. The second violation. The date. Jewish law strictly prohibited holding a trial on the Sabbath or on a major religious holiday like Passover. Holding a trial during the Feast of Unleavened Bread was a massive breach of protocol. Furthermore, in capital cases, the law required a 24-hour waiting period before a guilty verdict could be finalized. This was to allow for any last-minute evidence in favor of the accused. But Jesus was arrested, tried, and sentenced to die in less than 9 hours. The system was bypassed to ensure he wouldn't survive the weekend. Here is a fact that shocks most modern lawyers. In the Sanhedrin, if a verdict of guilt was unanimous, the prisoner had to be acquitted. Why? Because the ancient Jews believed that if not a single judge stood up for the accused, the court was biased and justice was impossible. The Bible claims that they all condemned him to be worthy of death. If this is true, by Jewish law, the trial should have been dismissed immediately. There was no defense, no cross-examination of witnesses, and no regard for the very laws the Sanhedrin was sworn to protect. The evidence is overwhelming. Whether you look at it through the lens of the Mishnah or the Roman Lex Julia, the trial of Jesus was a legal catastrophe. It was a rushed, illegal execution designed to satisfy political tensions between Jewish leaders and Roman occupiers. But here is the final question. Was the trial actually this illegal? Or did the later writers of the Gospels exaggerate the violations to make the Jewish leaders look worse? Tell us your verdict in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe to the Ancient Verdict for more forensic deep dives into history's greatest mysteries. We'll see you in the next investigation.